Morgan Tremaine, a former TMZ employee, testified during the Johnny Depp vs. Amber Heard trial and offered insight on the Aquaman star's relationship with the publication. In 2016, Tremaine worked for the entertainment website recognized for its celebrity exclusives. In his testimony, he mentioned a Heard-related task he received in May of that year. Besides, he has recently revealed some shocking things about Heard and her behavior with everyone. Hey guys, welcome back to Fast Paced Celeb. Today we'll be looking at how Morgan Tremaine shocked the world, which has annoyed Amber Heard and her lawyers. Yeah, you heard it right. So let's start our video. Morgan Tremaine's breathtaking response to the verdict has stunned the entirety of the internet community. If you all remember, Morgan Tremaine was a former employee of TMZ. During the Johnny Depp vs. Amber Heard trial, he testified and gave some insight on the Aquaman star's history with the publication. You can read more about his testimony here. What we didn't realize was the enormous toll that the case was taking on him and how relieved he was after the verdict was handed down. The manner in which he responded to the decision provided us all with the information that we require regarding the kind of man he is. So, what does the former TMZ reporter think about the news that Depp prevailed in the legal battle? As a result of a post that was made on Reddit by a user, they provided us with an exclusive look into the feelings that Morgan has to remain experienced in the aftermath of the verdict, which has made the internet users very emotional. After rebutting the assertions made by Amber Heard's counsel that the only reason he consented to testify in the case was to gain his 15 minutes of fame, Tremaine amassed a sizable following on the internet. Despite the fact that Depp's legal team raised an objection to the question, the judge gave him permission to respond, and he shot back by declaring, "I'm putting myself in the target of TMZ, a very litigious organization. I could say the same thing as taking Amber Heard as a client. I find that to be purely logical." The tweets that Tremaine sent out when the judgment was read are captured in a screenshot that is shared in a post with the caption, "I praise him a lot." And the first tweet made by him simply reads, "I immediately broke out in tears." In the subsequent tweet, the journalist adds some additional information to put some perspective on his feelings. "I don't know what part I really played in any of this, but I told my truth and I feel a weight off me." With this case coming to an end, users quickly responded to him in the comment section of these tweets to show their support. One of the users wrote that they were interviewing people outside the courthouse, and some were saying your testimony opened their eyes up even more. "Your testimony and the one from Mr. Knight were game changers. It took a lot of courage to speak up and many others haven't," said another person. Another user tweeted, "Babe, you serve." The clapback heard around the world and stood on the right side of history with this one. "We love you. You are being called the highlight of this case. Your testimony was invaluable. Thank you so much, and congratulations to you too," added another user. For those of you who don't remember, Morgan worked for the entertainment website that was most well known in 2016 for publishing exclusive interviews and photos with celebrities. This time, he detailed an assignment that was assigned to him in May of that year that was related to Heard while he was on the witness stand. Ms. Heard was filing a restraining order at a courthouse in downtown Los Angeles, so I dispatched camera people to that location, he told the court. Well, they were working hard to capture her, and as they were leaving the courthouse, they noticed that she had what appeared to be a bruise on the right side of her face. He added that his goal was to capture her leaving the courthouse, and then she was going to sort of stop and turn towards the camera to display the bruise on the right side of her face. Tremaine also made a reference to the video that was recorded by Heard and published by TMZ, which showed Depp banging kitchen drawers. The footage had been viewed on numerous occasions over the course of the past several years, and it was presented as evidence in the ongoing defamation action. In the request, the legal counsel for TMZ indicated that Tremaine was not involved in the collection of the footage and that any proof he would present regarding the identity of the confidential source would be based on rumor and conjecture. In the video, which has garnered a lot of attention during the course of the trial, Depp can be seen flinging a wine bottle and slamming cupboard doors. He told the court, "I received that email and it included a link from some unknown Dropbox type website." He said that the video was published on TMZ within 15 minutes of him receiving it via email. In cross-examination, Heard's lawyer Elaine Bredehoff argued that Tremaine was interested in getting his 15 minutes of fame, to which Tremaine smiled and said he stands to gain nothing from this. When Amber Heard went to court in May 2016 to obtain a restraining order against Johnny Depp, Vasquez said that Heard's staff informed TMZ before Heard went to the court. Heard expressed her horror at the presence of cameras at the location, and she hypothesized that Depp's divorce lawyer, Laura Wazzer, who had close ties to TMZ, was responsible for their presence. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.